Thinking, so your bird doesn't like people and you're saying birds are the best pets to get. Yes, I am.
It's whatever you want, whatever you like.
Hey guys, today I have a special guest with me, and her name is Bailey the bird. Be named. Today I'm going to be talking about why birds are the best pet to have and why you should get one. Now, Bailey is 8 or 9 years old, I think 9. We first got, okay, do we need to have a pep talk? Can you stop chirping? Can you let me talk? That'd be great. Okay. Okay, stop. I'm praying she doesn't poop on me. No, I want people to see you. Oh, okay. That works. I need you to turn around. Please turn around. Stop. Thank you. Stay. This is off to a great start. So, I've had Bailey for about 8 or 9 years, and she was a family pet. And now Bailey's very special because she imprinted on me, and it might sound weird and you might be thinking, oh, like Twilight. No, so birds and some other animals, they do something called imprinting, where they imprint, basically meaning, I'm not really sure the exact definition, but from my understanding is they form a bond and an attachment to you. Some would say, oh, they think they're your mom or your family, but it's kind of like a bond. So Bailey imprinted on me. She doesn't like people because this was a special circumstance, because we got Bailey when she was just born from, she's a cockatiel. Didn't mention that before, she is a cockatiel. We got her when she was first born from a breeder that bred cockatiels. And growing up, my siblings were very mean to her. Okay, they would flick her in the beak. They would put ponytails around her neck, which to her might mean getting strangled by a snake instinctively. She thinks that like we're talking to each other, but I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the camera. Anyway, my siblings were not nice to her, so her first impression of humans were she liked one human, which was me, and the rest were horrible. That's kind of how she was raised, which is horrible, and I am so sorry, Bailey. But she does like my parents, but my parents cannot touch her on the head, and because she imprinted on me, I can. See, I can make her look really cute when she doesn't hate me. You're so cute. Reasons to get a bird. Number 1, low maintenance. So Bailey is a messy eater because she's a picky eater because we didn't introduce her to a lot of foods, and she really only likes salty things like crackers, popcorn, any kind of chip that has salt on it. And she hates not sunflower seeds, but like bigger seeds, so she really only eats small seeds. And so I buy a cockatiel mixed kind of food, but she picks out the little seeds and she'll fling every other seed out. So I'm going to be changing her food to a smaller seeded food because she tends to make a mess. But that's not to say with all birds. Some are messy eaters. It just depends on your bird personality, really, and the size of it. You don't have to take a bird out to walk. I'm being interrupted. Hold on. Okay, we're back. We're back and ready to go. Another reason why birds are low maintenance is because you don't have to exercise them, you don't have to take them on a walk, you don't have to take them out to go poop or pee or anything. They do it all in their cage. And then you just change the paper at the bottom of the cage that collects their droppings. Also, they really eat just seeds, and then a lot of birds will eat fruit, nuts, vegetables sometimes, and just water. So that's all they really need. And I change her food and I change her water every day, and I change her food every other day. And she has toys in her cage that she can like play with and stuff, but I usually have her out, like sitting. I have this little perch stand that I set her on, and she just kind of chills, watches me, cleans herself, cleans herself. She's pretty chill. Thank you. And birds are very loyal and caring. So she just cuddles with me. She likes to clean me, which is what she's doing right now. She thinks she's preening me, which preening just means cleaning. They preen their feathers and clean themselves, but she just lets me cuddle with her. We just hang out. And she likes to clean me. And I think birds can really like sense things and sense people. Like they say dogs kind of know if you're like a bad person. I think birds really know that because, I don't know, I just think she's so smart. Like when I look in her eyes, I see like a soul, you know? She's a good girl. Depending on the size of the bird, that's gonna depend on how much mess they make. So big parrots and cockatoos will make a lot of mess dropping wise. You probably have to change the bottom of their cage every other day, maybe even every day. And if you have them out and about, you really have to be careful. And well, as for flying, most owners get their bird's wings clipped. So I'm gonna spread out her wing. And that bottom section part that's really long, right here, that's usually where they'll clip a wing. You have to be careful of blood feathers, which hurts when you cut it, but it's basically just like cutting your own nails, cutting your hair. It doesn't feel like anything to them. They won't be able to fly far or high, they'll just kind of drop to the ground. I haven't gotten her wings clipped in a while just because I keep forgetting to, but you can do it yourself, but you really have to be careful of those blood feathers. So if you don't know what you're doing, I wouldn't suggest clipping your own bird's feathers because you can hurt them. Now, as for chirping, she's chirping a lot right now because I am talking, and I think she thinks she's responding to me. See, if I be quiet, she won't chirp unless I start talking. But she doesn't do that all the time, it's just because I'm talking a lot. Now, cockatiel-wise, girls don't talk. Sometimes they sing. She doesn't sing. She kind of chirps every now and again, but she's never sung. Male cockatiels, they can talk, and they usually do sing. I'm sure in some instances they may not, but that's what the bird breeder told us. Parrots obviously do talk. Cockatoos do. Larger birds, I think, have an ability to talk more just because I guess their brains are larger. So yeah, I hope that, I feel like there's like a stigmatism about birds and they're not like good pets to have or something. And I know a lot of people are scared of birds, that they'll bite you and stuff, but I mean, if a bird bites you, it's because you maybe are coming off too aggressive or they just have a bad past. Like Bailey will bite other people because she was raised to kind of fear humans because of what my siblings did to her. But most birds are really friendly, and it just kind of depends how you treat them. That's how they're going to treat you. Right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned something new about birds, and maybe you want a bird. And I suggest going to a breeder. I I don't know if like stores like Petco sell cockatiels specifically. I think some might, but I would suggest getting them as they're born so they kind of raise them, because when you buy them from a store, they're kept in a small confined space. They're probably not going to be as social and friendly because they've been kept in a tiny little container with very minimal human interaction. So I would suggest getting them from a breeder when they're young. That way, when they grow up, they actually like people. Okay. And don't harm them. But yeah, so that's it for this video. This is goodbye from Bailey and I. Bye. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
You know, it's whatever you want, whatever you like.